right. The next report would be an elementary enrollment update.
I just embedded for you information that Mary gave me at the end of the day on Friday. So you could see what our numbers look like. And our enrollment at this point in time is down, I believe, from about 35 to 40 students. But this is a very fluid time of year. We have people coming in literally every hour, either registering their children for school or withdrawing them. But when you look at this year's numbers compared to last year's numbers at this time, we are down about 10 students at Camp Douglas. We're up about 7 students at Lemonwire. There's pretty even numbers at LaGrange and Oakdale from the previous year. Miller's down 7 students. Warren's is down about 4. But Wyville is up almost 20 students in that building. Our largest decrease in numbers are at both the middle school and the high school. Last year at this time, the middle school was at 704. But when we had the third Friday enrollment count, that had already dropped to about 359. Or excuse me, 659. So not 3. But that's a difference of, from last year, 53 students where we were at this time compared to right now. And difference at the high school of about 25 students compared to last year at this time. So the bulk of the decrease really is at the secondary level, 6th grade through 12th grade. But again, it's hard to put much weight in these numbers until we get to that third Friday enrollment count. That's what will really determine the impact that it will have on the budget. We typically give you a short update so you have a sense of where we are.
Okay. And in looking at those, Mrs. Sardi, are there any concerns in classrooms that are very large? You know, sometimes we get those bubbles at different schools. And
yeah, I think if you look at the numbers, our third grade class tends to be a group that is high. You'll see that we've got class sizes of 24, 25, 26 at our in-town schools, 22 at Miller. So I believe that's where the biggest bubble is. We had actually moved a teacher up from 4th grade to 5th grade to follow to 5th grade this year, so there are 3 classrooms at LaGrange to address that larger class size. But we're managing. I mean, it's not like we feel that there's a need to hire any additional elementary staff.
I know we've always liked to watch those caps and make sure we don't get too large of classrooms. So.
I don't know if you want to add anything on the enrollment.
It's darned if you do, darned if you don't. We like the bodies, but we don't necessarily like the size of the classrooms. So we'd rather have bigger classrooms than smaller classrooms when you're living on revenue limits. So.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Thanks for the update.